I think it's interesting that every new wearer, specifically, I think new wearers, when this is the first step in their hearing journey and they've come in to see us for help with their hearing, the majority of those are expecting us to say to them that the most advanced hearing aid, the very best hearing aid for them, is going to be one of those
like the tiniest
tiny
hearing aid.
one,
Yeah.
the invisible hearing
one that
aid.
you can't see.
No one will see, no one will notice. They're the ones that you see on all the ads, whether it be TV commercials or print ads or online. They're all about the invisible, tiny hearing aids that nobody's going to see.
Yeah.
But the fact is that there's no such thing as a free lunch, right? That when you go a tiny hearing aid, one that sits just in the ear canal, the manufacturers have to fit all that technology, or what technology they can fit, into a small space.
Yeah.
Okay, and that space has to then fit into an ear canal, and every ear canal that we see is different.
Yeah.
Some are large, some are small. The reality is, to get a hearing aid down to that small size, something's got to give. So every manufacturer out there who produces the very tiny, in-ear, invisible hearing aids, they have to remove some features. Correct. And there's some really important features and some exciting features that, you know, the people that we see absolutely love and they don't want to be without. One of them might be rechargeability. So the other factor might be connectivity. So does my hearing aid connect to my phone so I can receive phone calls or adjust the sound quality that I'm getting? Now, sure, there are some in-ear invisible hearing aids that are rechargeable, but they won't have Bluetooth connectivity. Or one that has Bluetooth connectivity won't be rechargeable.
Yeah.
So we always have to give up something to get that small, tiny, invisible hearing aid.
People are wanting the most invisible hearing aid, thinking that if we go any bigger, it's going to be glaringly obvious. We know that's not the case anymore.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the probably the most common style of hearing aid we fit is not the tiny little ones, because once people understand there are certain limitations with those, and they're going to do away with some exciting and important features. And then when we show them what the alternative might be, they're all amazed. Yeah. And, you know, obviously if I just bring up this one, it's called a receiver in the canal hearing aid. Every manufacturer will produce a receiver in the canal hearing aid, as you know. And when we then put that on the ear, it's as simple as that. We've got the body of the hearing aid sitting behind the ear, a very thin little tube with a wire inside, and that goes into my ear canal. Everybody looks at that and then goes, oh, wow, it's nothing like I imagined. Everyone thought they were going to be like the very large hearing aids that the grandparents wore with the big ear molds. We used to call them the beige bananas in our time. But they all look at these and they're amazed. And when they see this, as opposed to the in-the-ear ones, I would say the majority of people would choose this style over an in-the-ear hearing aid, unless we're recommending an in-the-ear hearing aid for a particular reason.
Yeah, I agree.
And I would say that well in excess of 80% of the fittings we do currently are this style here.
Yeah. I guess when people, you know, it goes back to that sort of trade-off. Well, you can have this, but you can't have this. Well, you can have this, but you can't have this. Well, you can have a hearing aid that is incredibly discreet from the side, and it has all of the features that will help you hear as well as you can in a noisy environment, and it will have connectivity, and it will be rechargeable.
Yeah. You're not giving anything up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They think they're giving up how discreet it is, but once they see it on the ear, they realise they're not giving that up at all.
Yeah.
And then they often say, when we explain that the in-ear hearing aids are it does take a bit of getting used to the feeling of them in their ears, that plugginess. I would say the majority of people volunteer and want that style
Yeah.
over the in-the-ear ones.
Yeah, exactly.